Righto, we'll, might as well get cracking.
Might as well.
First on the team
It's great to have you with us.
from Memphis, Tennessee.
Get your VCRs ready. Get your VCRs ready.
Make it squeal like a pig, Johnny. Squeal like a pig.
Big John Daly.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another edition of the Preferred Lives podcast, episode 103. My name's Nick. I'm your host, and we are the home of good golf and better chat. Joining me on this fine, stormy evening tonight, actually, we're doing it on a Thursday tonight, a bit out of spec, so I'm a bit thrown. But just two co-hosts tonight. I've got the Kingman to my left. How you going, mate?
I'm going great, mate. Big happy
Solid.
birthday to you for yesterday, mate.
Thanks, mate.
Which is
Thanks, mate.
why we're recording a night later so that you could spend the night with your lovely family out for dinner, no doubt.
Yeah, yep.
How was your day? You had a good day?
29 years old, and we went down. We made a mistake. We went down to Tailgate. Big fans of Tailgate. Went down there and forgot the reason we didn't record there on a Wednesday is because it's fucking
trivia night.
Trivia night. It's packed.
All right.
Yeah, right.
Like stupid packed.
Okay.
Like 8 deep at the bar on both registers. So we got the boys, hello Harry, instead, and we improvised. So we'll probably go back there on
another night.
a not Wednesday night. But that's awesome to see.
That's good for Tailgate, yeah.
If you do want to rip into trivia, I could hear them on the mic, and they were going off. So it sounds like a really good time. It'd be a great night to go down and rip into Tailgate.
Okay.
Had a good night, mate. Thanks for your birthday wishes.
All right.
Sim Wood, Kingy's left. You're here, mate.
Good, thanks, Nick. Yourself?
Yeah, not bad, mate. Not bad. How's your week been, mate?
Fantastic, actually.
Yeah.
It's a real
Why's-
good vibe at the moment. I'm just sort
Yeah.
of putting all the current troubles of the world below me and just rising above it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I like that.
Positive mindset.
Is it just mindset stuff?
It is,
Yeah, I love that.
New paint shed going in at work, mate. That's
we've got
pretty
a
impressive.
lot of stuff happening at work at the moment.
Heaps on.
Really busy. Keeps you on your toes. That's for sure.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, love that. Boys, what happened this week? Did we play any golf? Did we hang out? Did we go anywhere to had a trivia night and kind of fucked up your evening a little bit? But that's okay.
A little bit of golf was had. You and I got out on Saturday. We had a little round, played with friends of the show, Thrifty and Berkey.
Burke's backyard.
Burke dog. Yeah, it was a good laugh. It was a slow day, very slow day. It took us 4:45, 4:48, I think, to get through the round.
Big day.
That's hectic.
A lot of stop-start, but lucky we were with a couple of chatters, so we kind of got plenty of yarns in between.
There was some yarns playing. You probably could have wrote a book on the yarns we spun.
Yeah,
I
you
reckon.
probably need a series of books, I imagine. There was that much.
Season 1.
But played pretty well. I
you
think I
killed
shot one over on the day, and that was with a little Budgie Hunter sniper into the panda food on the 15th.
More about that later on the
More
back
about
nine.
that later. You struck it well. You're coming out of
In parts.
the dreaded Y words, and you hit the piss out of some drives. And your putting was on point, which is good to see.
Is that new driver?
Yeah, new driver. So picked up the Quantum Max last week or the week before.
Yeah.
And it's probably the only club in the bag that hasn't been giving me any drama.
Okay.
Which has been great. And the putter's been good, of course. So I putted the lights out. It was actually it was just every 8 shots in between the tee to green that was no good.
Working through though, it's hard. Everyone's been through it. Everyone's been through the dreaded Y word, and
Well, went to the range yesterday.
you had a little lesson with Mitty D.
I did, and then
End
I
of
came out
last
to
week,
try
yeah.
and
Yep.
and there was some magic in there and some not magic. There
Yep.
was a toe fuck in there that was pretty cool. There was maybe 2 hosels, which was down from an average of 8. So
That's an improvement.
I'm improving, and then just not striking it too well. But I gave myself a little half-hour early mark at work yesterday. I thought, you know what,
It's my birthday.
it's my birthday. I'm going to maybe grab a beer and head down to the range and just vibe out. So went down there, went through my warm-up routine and weren't hitting them great. Had a bit more of a stretch, and then I set up like a little drill that Mitch had me doing. Like I've got these 2 tees to form a gate, and you're swinging through the gate, and you're not hitting the tee on the. Oh, sorry, there's 3 tees, so 2 tees here, 1 tee just in front because I'm coming across it heaps.
Yeah, right.
And I'm just don't hit that tee. And I kept fucking hitting these fucking tees, and I just ripped them out. I went, no, stop being fucking shit and just fucking swing back, swing forward, and fucking do it. And it was like magic.
It was the talking to you needed.
Yeah. I was like, no, you don't need a fucking gate. Just go out there and hit the fucking ball. There was I think Brenton was given a lesson, and there was some rando fucking munting the fuck out of his tree. It was so good. He's bang, and these things are clearing trees. I'm like, fuck me. I don't know you, but you're good. And just was in the middle, put my headphones in. Shout out, my brother actually has got a podcast at the moment. I've been bumping the podcast. If you're into tabletop RPG games, jump on board. It's pretty good. So just headphones in, vibed out, and just started to put on a stripe show. And then I got a message probably halfway through a large bucket of balls. Fremo, friend of the show, came up saying, "What are you doing? Happy
he was
birthday!"
back from out on the
Like
rig.
fresh landed. He's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, and I sent him a photo of the balls, and he goes, "I'll be there in 5." And he rolled up like, so I had the headphones in. I'm just about hitting him. Incoming call from Fremos, and I'm like, "Oh, hey mate, how you going?" He goes, "Can you come let me in?" And he's down the gate. So I went and let him in, and he goes, "Oh, I bought you beers." So he had some beers, hit some balls, and I showed him the new driver, and he was like, "Oh, that's good." I said, "Yeah, have a swing if you want." He goes, "No, I've done like nerves in my getting pins and needles down my arm. It's no good. It hurts. Blah blah blah." And then I pumped like 3 in a row. He's like, "Give me," and he swung out and fuck it. He can hit a big ball. That man, Christ, he hits it well. So yeah, that was found a little bit. I'm not going to say the wires are definitely ruled out, but there was a good stretch of 50, 60 balls where they were just. And even Fremos was like, "Nah, that's pretty good. You can work with that." So, yeah. What about you, Simwo? Did you get out for a bit of a bash?
I did on Saturday afternoon. I joined the Fry 2, the duo, Fry Senior and Fry Junior.
That's right. We saw him on the putting green, remember, as we were turning the 9th.
Correct.
Did.
And it was Simwu and Simwu Junior. So the young fella came out. We had a little bit of a social bash as a foursome. It was quite enjoyable. We just played the back 9. As you guys mentioned, it was pretty slow, but that was fine for us because we were just sort of goofing around and having a good time. I do believe there was a match between M Fry and Junior Fry. I'm not sure exactly
Lightly
how
fried
that
and
turned
heavily
out.
seasoned
So
fried.
they were going head to toe for the 9 holes. So
I don't think I know who the toe was and who the head would have been.
Does the winner get to sleep in bed with mum that night?
yeah, I'm not sure.
The other one's in the race car bed in the spare room. Yeah.
But we had a really good time, and then we pulled in for a beverage afterwards and had a chat with you guys, I believe it was.
Yeah.
yeah, you ran into us.
Good time.
Yeah, we hung around for a bit, didn't we? Had a little beer. It's good fun. Good times. Well, that was this week. And asked what happened in the golf world.
I do have something very exciting to
going
talk about in golf world, but just before I do that, I might just do a quick shout out.
Yeah, of course.
To a new listener this week. So one of the he's probably one of the elder statesmen at my place of work, Kempy. So he found out yesterday that I'm in a golf podcast. He does dabble a little bit in golf with him and his son, who's in high school. Yep. They do go out and play every now and then. They're not by any means super keen and addicts yet, but I'm hopeful that if he listens to this podcast, he might realise how much fun we have doing it, and maybe he might get out there a little bit more. So
Could go either way, I think.
it could go either way.
Jump on,
He could hate
listening
it.
to this.
Jump on, Kempy.
I might, get a Don't Come Monday if he listens to the full episode. So anyway, we'll see how we go.
Yeah, right. Well,
Shout out,
big
Kempy.
big shout out, Kempy. Well, welcome to the potty, mate. Welcome to the family. If you want to join the Bunny Hunters, just send me a message and we'll get that teed up.
Golf news.
Golf news.
So we are literally 3 tournaments away from the Masters.
Bullshit.
So that actually means that the Masters dinner gets announced, which happened this week. So in tradition,
In honour of Mr. Rory McIlroy.
the dinner is made in honour of the last year's champion, and last year it was Rory McIlroy, my son would say.
McIlroy. I
McIlroy.
like that. That's good.
So you get to choose a whole heap of things, pretty much everything that everyone eats. So generally people will put stuff in there that reminds them of their childhood or where
Like
they
home
grew
style
up,
stuff,
home
yeah.
style stuff and whatever. So Rory's chosen a few items like that. So the peach and ricotta flatbread, and I believe the bacon wrap dates are something that his mum used to make.
Rosie Rosie McElroy.
McElroy.
These are appetizers, so some grilled elk sliders. So for those who aren't privy to this information, he ate a lot of elk last year before his tilt at the Masters. So
Joe Rogan style.
he didn't want to put it out there for everyone in the main, so he's just got it into the appetizer. And some rock shrimp tempura. Who doesn't like rock shrimp?
Shrimp cocktail.
Then the first course was yellowfin tuna carpaccio, which I believe is from his favourite restaurant in New York. And then the main course, you have a choice of the Wagyu filet mignon or seared salmon with traditional Irish champ, which I believe is like some beans and greens and stuff all sort of
Mushed up
with a bit of some sort of sauce or something on them.
It's not Conor McGregor.
No,
Irish
I don't think
champ.
so. Glazed carrots, crispy Vidalia onion rings. And then for dessert, just to sort of get everyone in the right mood, some sticky toffee pudding and vanilla ice
sounds
cream.
legit,
So pretty basic. There is also a very fancy wine list, of which I'm not cultured enough to understand how good they are. But some of the bottles were, I think, were about $2,000.
Did you see the price list? Yeah.
I did see
the
that.
champagne was $2,700 a bottle, and there'll be more than one bottle cracked, I'd imagine.
So it probably means a lot to people who have a lot of money or like wine. That ain't me. So yeah, that's happening. So that's always exciting because it's for me it's when we start playing golf in Texas, which is this week, is it?
Yeah.
Or we're still in
One more.
Florida.
One more in
When we
Florida,
start playing golf in Texas and they start talking about the Texas tournaments, that means we're getting close to the Masters. So that's really all that's happening in golf at the moment. Everyone's just getting excited for the Masters.
I love that. I'm frothing. We're only 3 away. Now, you've got some local news for us, Kingman.
Yeah,
You've got some match play results.
Yeah, a little bit closer to home. There's some golf news. Big shout out to Watto, who got the match play championship over Kel O'Rourke. He won 3 and 4 over 36 holes. So obviously they played 32. So nice little battle there. It's obviously pretty well done. A couple of friends of the show were heading off against each other in the handicap. DB, Dan Brown, took on the land-based mammal
The Wilkinator.
Matt Wilkie. I managed to get out and see a fair bit of this from the 9th hole. By the time I got there, DB was up 4, I think.
Shooting the lights.
Maybe 5. And then, they continued to battle their way. Wilkie stretched him out a fair bit. They made it to the 15th hole, I think I said. And DB putted in a ball from off the green for par, and Wilkie was sitting on 5 already, so couldn't go any further than that. So DB ended up winning 5 and 3. It kind of come down to stymie, but I think it was 5 and 3. No, 5 and 4. 5 and 3 it would have been with 1, 2, 3 holes to go. So Wilkie needed to win that hole to extend it again, and DB dropped in a good one. So big shout out to those two boys. Chris Kasuki,
Big friend of the show.
Big friend of the show. He unfortunately went down on the 36th hole in the super senior match play against John Russell. So,
Hell of a battle.
yeah, that's and I think it was very close the whole way around. I don't think it was any more than 2 difference from what JR was saying when I bumped into him in the clubhouse. So, big shout out, commiserations to the losers there, but. Yeah, good on yous for all making the big GF as well.
You have to be in it to win it. So a big well done and great job. I'd love to hear it. Now, we're going to jump into the front 9 and we're going to review the players that was played last weekend. Before we do so, we must remind everyone that the front 9 is brought to you by our pals at BuildRight. BuildRight Innovations, they specialise in crafting high-quality new builds, renovations and extensions tailored to your unique needs. As a proud family-owned business, they prioritise a genuine, transparent service, ensuring every client feels heard and valued. Give Jack and the boys a call today, 0403 760 176. Jump in the show notes if you didn't catch that. You don't have to rewind. I've done all the work for you. I've also got a link to their website there as well. Boys, review time, the players. And Cammy Young, after leading at no stage, except for the very last hole, gets the job done. What do we think of Cam Young's performance, boys?
Well, he didn't even lead until the end of the last hole. Like he was tied.
It was the
for
very
lead.
last, yeah.
Tied for the lead going into the last and hits the longest ever recorded tee shot off that hole since in the shot length era, 375 yards.
Big tight draw, just
Straight
bang.
down the middle, absolute piss missile, and had a sand wedge in. So he did it well. It was the hardest hole on the course over the course of the weekend as well, or the whole tournament. Played
That second shot in was mint though. Hit that sand wedge, just cleared the bunker, kind of dropped and bled its way up to the back there. Didn't it? A little bit past the hole, but all he needed to do. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, so it's really good. I mean, probably the biggest change in Cam Young's game. He's always hit the ball pretty well, but he hasn't been a real fantastic putter. So last year he changed his caddy. A young player that he used to play with in juniors or college, I believe, is now his caddy, and he picked him because he was a really good putter and green reader. So now Cam actually doesn't read greens at all. The caddy just tells him where to putt it and how to putt it, and he does it. He doesn't read them.
Fuck, that's trust.
And he's picked up one whole stroke gained in putting.
Wow.
Every round just by doing that. So it's a big amount in putting.
Big time.
Yeah, it's just leaning on your strength, I suppose. Like he knows old mate can.
Well,
can read
leaning
him.
on the other person's
Sorry, on his strength. Yeah, I should say. Yeah. Wow, that's a good little fact. I like that. I like that a lot. Ludwig with an all-time defecation. Fasty was riding him home because it was Fasty's tip.
It was.
To win this.
I was
one.
riding him home for Fasty as well. I thought it would be a good shout if he got up.
Yeah,
but-
yeah, it would've been good
100%,
to
yeah.
Get a pick. Yeah, I don't think anyone picked Cam Young on the panel.
No, we didn't.
No. So all-time defecation. I caught some of this. I had to do an airport run on Monday, so I got a late start from home. So I managed to catch a little bit of it, and he was just splashing
was
balls
awful.
everywhere, like
Awful.
proper bad.
Well, the two water balls, like that was his undoing, but he wasn't hitting it that well beforehand
Yep.
either. The 2 or 3 in the lead up to that, he just didn't look comfortable.
It was the whole back nine. Yep.
Yeah.
They had that slow motion shot of the one that he sort of hit this draw on 16 or one of the holes maybe. Hit this draw and they're like, oh yeah, he's piped it straight down the middle, and then they showed the slow motion camera shot and you see the toe of the club hits the ball and it goes so he's just toe smashed it up the side.
We've all been there before.
So with that sort of brings me to my next discussion about the run of pants pooping we've had in tournaments recently. So
Skid
we
marks.
had Shane.
Lowry. Yep.
We had Akshay. Shat his pants. Then we had, who was it? The most recent one was a really big one. It was 2 weeks ago. Anyway, so we've had probably 3 or 4 in the last 5 or 6 tournaments.
Yeah.
So this is an epidemic of people having a defecation coming down the nine. So
Soiling their pantaloons.
there needs to be an investigation. So I'm actually going
Move
to.
on.
I'm actually going to start a task force on why we keep getting these, because no one wants to watch people shit their pants coming down the stretch. Like I want to see 2 guys going at it, and maybe one guy has 8 birdies and 2 bogeys, and another guy has
Six and 2.
6 birdies and no bogeys.
Yeah.
And they're duking it out.
We kind of did get that battle in the players though, but it just wasn't who we expected. You know.
Yeah, but the guy in front needs to be doing that with the guy behind.
It was pretty good that there were then 2 people that were battling to, for the last 4 holes really, and the Matty Fitz and the Cammy Young
Yep.
battle was fucking sensational, yeah. And everyone forgot about what was going on behind as Ludwig was just slipping down the.
Sliding away.
Yeah.
Just a quick sidebar. Have you named your task force? I expect you're going to come up with an absolute ball terror here.
I don't have a name for it yet. I just know I'm going to put someone in charge of it that has no idea about golf and hates golf,
Great option.
just like Albo did today with his diesel task force. Pick a climate change warrior to run the diesel task force. That's
Yeah,
fantastic.
perfect idea.
Well done, Albo.
Shout out.
On you, Magoo.
Move on.
Move on.
Move on. Well, we did touch on Matty Fitz quickly, and look, he did lose gracefully afterwards, hugging the family of Cam Young. Thought it was a first class move by him, but he copped it a bit from the crowd, like a bit of Ryder Cup sort of not hangover, but a bit of sort of overarching leakage from Ryder Cup. Do we think? Like, is it just the hostile USA crowd?
There's very much the USA chant going on from the 16th, and then Cammy threw that absolute perler in on the 17th. Was it? What was the par 3? That he flagged it.
17 is par 3.
Yeah. And then all you could hear was USA, and then walking through the tunnel coming up to the 18th tee. Apparently, Matty Fitz was smiling, like he was taking it well, but apparently he was copping a bit of a barrage from there. And then to miss that putt, lipped it out. on the 18th. You can just imagine what the crowd would have been fucking yelling at him. Yeah.
Yeah, insane.
Would have been good to see go to a playoff. And I was disappointed that he didn't drop it just because I wanted to see another hole of golf. But big shout out to Cammy Young. It's his first PGA Tour win, I believe.
No, in some time. He won before.
He has?
Yep.
Okay.
It's his first signature event, I suppose.
Well, players not really
First-
a signature event.
No,
is it?
it's the players.
Players is the players.
Players.
Yep.
20 smil.
Top level one.
Top, yeah, the big boy leagues.
Yep.
Big boys. Do you guys get Rowie vibes from Cam Young?
No, he
Like
doesn't.
appearance wise? Like he's got that little like.
What?
Just watch it next time. Just watch Cam Young. Watch Rowie. I reckon I just similarities.
No, take that.
Other highlights here before we
Yeah.
move on to the Sure Thing with Adam King results.
If I say the name Sudashan Yalamanyaru, does that mean anything to you?
Yeah, it's a spell by the Druids of the Northwood, I'd imagine.
Jesus.
Okay. So he had an absolute rip terror of a round on Sunday.
He was equal low, wasn't he?
Yeah, of the day. Ended up finishing T5 with none other than Jacob Bridgman and Ludwig Oberg. On
Jacob
9
Bridgman,
under.
number one in the FedEx.
Hey, come again?
Jacob Bridgman,
Yeah, right. I'm just
numero uno.
sorry, I'm just going to check.
I was going to fact check you there.
Yeah.
Check that. I don't
Fuck.
believe it. No, we don't have the data on that. But he had a really good tournament. Really, I think this is the first time playing the players. He's a self-taught golfer.
That's right. I have heard
From
this.
YouTube
Yeah,
videos.
YouTube with his dad. Yeah.
Yeah, with his dad. So good on the young fella. His swing is pretty buttery. Looks pretty decent. I thought that was a good story. A bit of stolen valor, I believe they call it, of racing up the leaderboard on a Sunday.
Nationality? Where's he from?
Indian.
He is Indian.
Yep.
Does he play under the Indian flag? Bridgman.
Yes, he does.
Confirmed.
Probably the other highlights I had for the weekend is just TPC Sawgrass.
Oh, it played well,
Isn't
didn't
it?
It's
Isn't
good
it
to
such
see.
an awesome track?
Good to see it baked out too. Like
Yeah.
it wasn't plug and play. It wasn't throw a dart and stop. Like
No.
there were balls trampolining
exactly.
on the last 2
Could
days,
hear 'em.
even after that little bit of rain that they had.
So
Yeah, that knock that you get when you hit the highway, that's that bang on the
So
green.
good.
It's cool as yeah.
So testament to that is only 5 holes played under par all weekend. They were the 4 par 5s and the shortest par 4, which is the 12th, which is only 365 yards. So they're the only holes that played under par. Everything else played. I think the hardest was 18 and it played 4.33.
Love to see it.
What did they win? 13 Was it 13 or
I have to come
14?
back to you on that. I'm not sure.
in and around. It wasn't a 20, that's for sure. It was low teens, I thought.
I thought total prize was 20.
No, as far as-
Purse was 25.
What was the winning score?
Yeah.
Oh,
winning
sorry.
score 13 under.
13.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So over 4 rounds, 13 under is pretty, that's a tough track.
That's what you
Yeah,
want to
that-
see,
I
I
love
think.
that.
Yeah. I think that's good. Like
It's a good score.
anywhere under that sort of 18 under over all 4 rounds, like the boys have had to battle.
Well, it just seems to always pick a really good champion. So we've had Cam Young, Rory McIlroy, Scotty Scheffler 2 in a row, Cam Smith when he was on that heater in
Yeah.
22. Like it is a really good course. I don't know how we replicate that more in places.
Is it greenskeeping? Is it the superintendent just ramping things up?
Well, I think it and Riviera, because they get the same tournament every year. Like a lot of the others, some there are repeats, obviously,
Yeah.
but it's set. They're just set up different, aren't they?
Like it's probably easy to get one of the run-of-the-mill tournaments, get a course ready for that. But when you're trying to get it ready for something like this, you've got to have the weather aligned with it as well, which is probably hard for Pebble and the last course you just said as well.
Riviera.
Yeah,
Riviera.
because of they get the fog layer or whatever, marine layer and all that sort of stuff over there. But this one being Florida, I think it's probably a little bit easier for them to get it up. But
and
I
this
think,
time of year too.
I think it is the course. Like the course layout is really good.
Banger of a track.
It is.
Love to hear it.
Would love to play.
And the rough played a big part. Like some of those, like I saw Xander struggling in the moguls on the right hand side of the 14th or the 15th or something, and he like toe fucked one back in, and it ended up in the fucking deeper in the rough, but like 40 meters up, and then he had to hack it out from there.
Exactly. Like there's that carnage. Like
Yeah.
there was a lot.
And then
of
not being
doubles.
able to create spin, and if you can't create spin on a tabletop green, you know where the ball's going. Fucking see you
Back.
back. Exactly. And then they're scrambling again from behind. So yeah, very penal course.
Yeah.
Very
Would-
big
would love
peen.
to
Heaps of
know.
peen there.
Penal.
Would love to know how we can replicate that more on a weekly basis.
There's something a task force could look into, I'd say, after they're done having a look at poo pantsing.
Well,
can,
they are busy, but yeah, it's definitely we'll plan to
got
make
to
a
be an
plan. about having a look at it.
investigation. Short thing with Adam King. Let's do an investigation as to how that went.
We need a deep dive investigation into my tactics because it's not fucking working for us.
Probably
We had
Royal
top,
Commission, I
top
think.
20. We forgot to mention that Corin Morikawa, he actually pulled out with a bung back after he's played his first hole.
Yeah,
and
on a
took
practice swing.
And then took a practice swing on the 11th tee.
Bung back is pretty funny too, by the way.
Yeah,
Bung back.
he was proper bung. So we had him who WD'd. They gave me a red cross for that initially, and then they went back and voided it. So then it come down to a two-man, which was Ludwig and then Seawood. Seawood ended up shatting the bed hardcore as well. He ended up with a T50.
He ripped a dart again.
He
They were.
Did I say that? He ripped a dart.
yeah, plenty of them. And then
Bit of
Ludwig
schmag.
obviously ended up down T5. So we missed out on that. And I had Adam Scott as a top 10. He had he ended up T56, but he had a Barry last round. I think he ended up shot 4 over or 3 over on the last round, but he was out early. And I think he just didn't really give a shit.
Not quite as bad as J-Day shooting 80 on Sunday.
Not quite
unfortunately.
as bad.
80 for J-Day.
80, 6 over.
Mitch's mate.
Yeah, had a
Interesting.
mare. Had an absolute mare.
Big if true. Other reviews. Hannah Green. What a legend.
HG3.
First Australian winner of the latest Australian Open since Curry Webb.
Yeah, 12 years ago, 12.
That's big. That's cool. So big old congratulations to a friend of the show, Hannah Green. I'm sure she'd call us friends if she knew us. We're all right.
We'll tag her in this episode.
Shout out, Hannah.
We're all right.
Any other reviews from you blokes?
Yeah, there's a big bit happened. Everyone's really keen to know what happened in screen golf world. TGL semi-finals. The team that I said would do it did it. Fucking hell.
Jupiter.
Thank you, Jupiter Links gets it done over the Boston Bullfrogs, 9-5 in an absolute upset. Absolutely pissed all over Rory and his green teams. And then in the other one, that doesn't really matter. LAGC beat Atlanta Drive 6-4. So the mighty Jupe Links take on LAGC next week, probably at some point.
Probably.
Yeah, I forgot to look into that. I got a bit carried away with how good my team is.
Love that. Love that for you.
We also had Live Singapore over the weekend, which went to a playoff
Yeah.
It was the world's horriblest playoff.
in a Category 5 cyclone, according to Higgins. No, it was Higgins storm chasing. Shout out. Love you guys. No, it was
Higgins
torrential rain. They both tied on 14 under. So Richard T. Lee from,
Old tea leaf.
I believe he's from Canada, maybe. I'm not sure.
With a name like that, he'd have to be Canadian. Yeah.
And
Richard.
Bryson DeChambeau.
Bryson
And
Beaver.
it was a full-on pillow fight.
fuck.
In the so Bryson duck hooked it left
Splashed
into
one.
the water.
Oh, was that the one where he missed that little fucking pissant putt? Yeah.
Old mate had a tiny little putt to take it to another playoff hole.
Well, Lee's drive went into the bunker, I think, so he had to kind of schmoof one out of there.
Yep.
Bryson hit a fucking 3-wood or something
Yep.
over the water. It's par 5. Flew the green pretty much over on
Chipped back on.
in the rough in the right hand in the left hand
Yep.
side. Chipped it to 4 foot.
Yep, made par.
Old tea leaf after pumping it up the fairway a bit out of the bunker, put it to 3.5 foot. Bryson drops in his putt for par,
Little lippy.
and old fucking tea leaf decided to
Three-putt it.
putt
Real
like,
horrible time
putt
doing
like
a three-putt.
Kingy and
Oh, no, it's not a good putt, eh?
hit the lip, lipped it out. Unlucky.
Yeah, that's yuck scenes. Even Bryson was shocked at. He
He
said,
was.
he said for
He
a
didn't
bit
want to win
oh,
like that.
He was.
Guess I'll take it.
He was hamming it up a little bit for.
Oh,
No, I just won 4 million. Oh, that's
what
not
am
the
I
way
gonna
it should have been
do?
done. I'm so sorry that you're shit at golf.
Yeah, I'm going to go hit some balls over my house now and make more than you've ever had off fucking 3 minutes of video. Yuck. Just yuck. All around yuck. Any other reviews before we move on to the Valspar preview, fellas?
No.
Good stuff. All right. Well, Valspar. It's a funny name, and the more you say it, the weirder it gets. I urge listeners, if you're in your car, you've got the earphones on at work, just say Valspar 3 times, and just gets weirder each time. When I was writing this, I said it out loud 3 times, and not a good time. Sim Woo, where are we playing? What are we doing? Tell us about it.
Righto. So this is the Innisbrook Copperhead course at the Innisbrook Resort Copperhead course. They must have a couple of different courses there, I would imagine. So it's a pretty similar story to last week in the way that it's a golf course, but other than that, it's a little bit different. So par 72, but this one only has 5 par 3s and 4 par 5s, so it changes it up a little bit. Last tournament, and I believe for a couple of years running, the par 5s have played the 5th hardest as a collective on tour.
Oh, wow.
So as a collective of par 5s.
Oh, wow.
Wow, Graham!
Not individually, but as a course, the par 5s on this course are top 5
Yeah, wow.
for difficulty, which is good because we don't want to see them just bashing 2 up there and
Yeah,
have an easy
eagle putts and
eagy
tapping
eagle
birds,
putts.
yeah.
So it's a full Bermuda overseed everywhere, overseeded greens, all that sort of stuff, all that jazz.
All the good gear.
About 12.5 on the stimp, so not fast by any means. So this will be one of the ones where any of those run of the mill, good jaggy putters could get a bit of a run going over the course of the tournament. We do have the Snake Pit on this course, just something to be aware of. So
It's sounding very Coralban, like
The Snake
Pit. Snake Pit, Copperhead, like it's got some,
yeah.
you know,
No,
it's
no,
got
it's
some
One and a
vibes.
half on the stint.
so we only in section 16.
Awful par 5s, yeah, that's good.
So we have the par 4 16th, the par 3 17th, and a par 4 18th. So they call them the Snake Pit. So 0.481 over par across those 3 holes last year. The whole tournament was so
Almost half a shot.
yeah, almost half a shot over par across the whole group. So the par 4 16th, 475 yards, was the hardest hole on the Copperhead in the last 3 years, and amongst the hardest 30 of all par 4s played on the PGA Tour in each season as well. So
Number 29.
yeah, at least top 30. So yeah, it's
It'd be 29-ish.
at least it's a good. It's a bit of a tough track. Some would say it's possibly a little bit gimmicky in some places, but it's
What do you mean?
Oh, well, like they're trying a bit
Snake
hard
pit.
to be, a bit hard to be hard. Instead of just having like a really solid design that's tough for golfers.
Trying to throw something a bit random in there.
Yeah. Anyway,
Some
that's
pit
good.
vipers down the bottom of the gorge there. No good.
Pitties.
Like that. Kingman, who's playing?
Oh, you finished? You
I
got
am
more to-
finished. Did you see Matt Canavan wearing pit vipers the other day?
I did see Canavan.
So shout out to Matt Canavan. I know
Love
he
him.
listens. Love you.
Yeah, big fan of
I know who that is.
Queensland.
Lead-
what is he?
leader of the Nationals.
Labour,
No.
Liberal,
Leader of the
Nationals.
Nationals.
Why was he wearing pit vipers?
Because he
Cool.
skunks.
Skooks. I haven't heard that for a while.
Same.
Who's playing, Kingy?
There's a few playing. I'll tell you what, there's 6 that aren't playing that were in the original list. 6 WDs in 3 days. Keith Mitchell pulled out. Bobby
Cashmere.
Mack is out as well.
Bobby Mack.
Did you see Bobby Mack in his bright orange
Fucking loved it.
from the
Loved it.
19?
What's he pulled out for?
Don't know, because he doesn't,
doesn't
want to
wanna have
play.
bibbies.
Maybe. Old Yellow Madaru after his T5.
Yes. Well,
He's pulled out as well.
He earned the most money he's ever earned in his life, so good on him for taking a week
He's
off.
straight to
So,
Vegas, I think. William Mao,
Bill Meow. What's so funny, Meow?
Max
Should have
Graysman.
had
I'm
you
just
go, Mao.
skipping straight past that. Grazy and Axe Shat his pants Batia as well, all pulled out.
Okay, there goes.
There's still a few in the field. So we got Xander's our betting favourite, paying $10. Matty Fitz trying to do it again. He's paying 14. Vic Hov at 17.
Big Dick Vic.
Old Bridge Man, he's paying $18. We got JT and Cantlay both paying 21. We didn't mention JT. He found a bit of form there himself. He had a top 10 finish at Players, didn't he? So
I was waiting for you guys to talk about that.
keep an eye out for him. I'm going to talk about him again in a moment. Brooks Koepka, he didn't play too bad either. I think he was top 20 finish. $23 for him, and then Spowney and Spaeth paying $26 each as well. So not a bad little field at the top end. It got a bit thin after that, so I stopped looking. We do have a sure thing with Adam King though. Sure thing with Adam King. We got the Valspar Championship. We got 2 punts. I've only got 1 punt for the Valspar. That's 2 times I've said Valspar now. That's 3. It does sound weird the 3rd time you say it.
It gets weirder.
The top 20 multi we are on is Bridgeman. He's obviously trending some form at the moment. He's currently leading the FedEx Cup in points. Did we say that was him?
He was confirmed.
Excellent.
Yeah,
Good. Confirmed. JT, in parentheses, is he back?
He is.
No, pouring beers.
He's so back.
And I've jumped Koepka
We're
in.
back.
I've jumped Koepka in there as well. So he played pretty well there at Sawgrass. So I've got those three. Bit of a stretch, but we are stretching out the Sportsbet account, trying to get as much value as we can, paying $13.39, which means we don't need a power play.
No power play.
Also because I used them all up on NBA multis during the week. So that's Short Thing with Adam King, number one. The second one, and of course, everyone's expecting this, the TGL dupe links to go all the way at $2.15 over LAGC. Must be on next week because I put a punt on it. Short Thing with Adam King.
There you have it. Short Thing with Adam King. You'd be stupid if you didn't at least listen to what Adam had to say.
It is up on the feed, so jump on up. That way you don't have to put all those things in there. Just copy, put $1 on it, or don't. That's fine.
Yeah, it's up to you. Remember, gamble responsibly, bet with your head not over it.
Exactly.
I mean, if you want to bet over it, that's on you as a person and who you are. That's got nothing to do with me or you.
One more preview. So starting probably now, Live Golf South Africa has started for the first time ever. So they're playing at Dale Steyn City.
Dale Stainville.
It's actually just Steyn City. I just put the Dale on there because that's what it makes me think of. So for the first time, they've taken the tournament to South Africa.
South Africa, yeah. The Rhinos will be...
Mobadoo.
What
are they called?
Southern Guards.
that's them, yeah.
Yeah, so that'll be interesting.
The
It should-
Rhinos.
Oh, that's their
That's their
mascot.
mascot.
Yeah.
So that'll be good. Should be good viewing on 7 Plus or whatever it is for a bit of TV golf.
It won't be a
The
bad
next
time
4
for
days.
us.
Yeah, it'll be
you
Yeah,
know.
it should actually work out okay.
Australia,
Yeah.
yeah.
Stars, clip that up. That is A grade. Well, that brings us to the end of the frontline side of things. We've got some pretty good yarn. We've got a few shout outs, some steamers, some algo stuff, bit of penance yarn coming up, and some tipping and Supercoach coming right up right after this.
Yep.
G'day everyone and welcome back to the Preferred Those podcast. You've joined us at halfway, which is what we like to call the turn. It's brought to you by our mates at Crush Organics. As always, guys, jump onto the Crush Organics website. You'll find the link in our show notes and use code PLP and you'll receive 40% off your order.
Speaking of receiving, they re-updated the website, so people who are having trouble logging on to Crush Organics website, I've put the new ones in the show notes. So,
Roger.
yeah, so that's all been updated now. So it's, yeah, they must have had a crash or something happened to their old website. So I've updated that in the most previous thing on the Facebook and the Instagrams.
most
Kingy
recent.
knows the internet. Don't ask him any questions about it though.
Most recent or most previous?
Yes, both.
The
Recently
least
previous.
previous. Yeah, excellent. All right, let's jump into back nine side of things. We just want to start. Anyone want to give any shout outs? Anyone?
I've got a couple of shout outs. So I played around yesterday with Lippy the Landman, long term listener, Brad Lipp. So big shout out to him. Played with his
Lippy.
young fella, Jacob, as well. So we were playing and TGC did a green renovation over Monday and Tuesday just gone. So we're playing on some punched greens with sand and, a little bit of fur growing through. So it wasn't a single man's game, that's for sure, single Stableford or a single stroke man's game. So we're playing this Irish team Stableford where
Skiddly dear potato.
the two best potatoes actually scored on each hole. And we managed to get second place between
right.
the...
Oh, sorry. Call my-
Do you want me to shut up? I don't know.
No, it's good. No, you're doing well.
So big shout out to Lippy, who actually chipped in for eagle out of the sand on the 5th.
Lippy.
After he pumped driver, absolutely minced his 4-iron, just bled into that right bunker and then splashed this thing out. Didn't look like missing. It landed 3 meters short, took 2 hops, started rolling, tracked, hit the middle of the pin, dropped straight in. I was at the front of the green for 2. chipped it short, and then 2-putted for a par. But I think we still netted like 8 points or something for that
Holy
hole
shit.
because I think he got a shot on it and he got the eagle. So yeah,
It's like a 4-pointer.
yeah, it was insane. So yeah, big shout out to Libby. He had a hell of a round. He ended up, I think he had 4 or 5 birdies himself. I had about 5 birdies as well, so we paired up pretty well. I, however, shot 2 over, so I ended up with 33 points. I was playing off +1, which was a bit tough. Big Brad Lipper ended up with, sorry, I'll wind it up real soon. Lippy ended up with 40 points on his own on the day. And,
Lippy.
and his young fella, Jacob, who may listen to this show, I'm not 100% sure or not, he ended up with 38 points. So I was the low marker in that, and the boys absolutely pumped me for scores, but we bounced off really well, ended up with second place, got $45 each in the rundown. Not bad.
I love that.
Yeah. So
Well done.
big shout out to the Lips.
Anything your side of things, Simu? Any shout outs you'd like to dish out?
No, not yet.
Not yet?
No.
You did early shout
did an
outs.
early one.
Yeah, you did it.
Kempy,
once, yeah.
remember?
Yeah.
Big Kemp dog.
Hey, Kempy.
Yeah.
If you still listen,
Denon.
don't sack Sim
It's not Denon. I want to give a shout out to Denon. He's a mad dog.
Is he?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love big Denon Kemp. D Kemp, the man with the plan.
Does he wear pit vipers as well?
No, he's more of a bloke and a bar operator. Yeah, big time. All right, Steamers and Bounty Hunters. I'm going to kick us off. I've got a bit of a Steamer / Bounty Hunter. Let me set the scene for you, listeners. We were coming down 3. I'm not doing real well. Decide to top fuck, skull, hump 1. Pretty yuckily down 3.
Which is a par 3 for those that don't know it.
Yeah, not very good. Ended up 10 metres off the green, short,
Maybe closer to 20 metres, I think.
maybe 20.
Yeah. To a red pin. Yeah.
To a red pin, and I thought, righto, you know what? I chipped pretty well in the warm up. I'm going to pull out my little chipper, and I'm going to not a chipper. It was a wedge, and I thought, you know what? I'm just going to flop this up there, nice and close, and hole it. It'd be good, be awesome. Decided to hit the equator of the ball, which is great, and not just the equator, like the dead centre, like within a decimal place of the dead centre.
Right
Fucking-
where all the sand people are.
This thing was fucking Leclerc down the straight, this fucking thing. Decides to hit the pin. My aim was pretty good. Hits the base of the pin. Bounces maybe, a metre back?
Yep.
Like straight back, bang, straight back, and sits there and does the Sonic the Hedgehog. Just in its place.
Top spinning the shit out of it.
Never seen it before. Like just sat there and then fucking made a charge at the hole again. And then goes full 360 and spits out the other side. I was like, close. Oh, well, just
Tapped it in for a par. It
Easy.
ended up like 4 foot. Like this thing was, it literally would have been half a second just sitting there spinning, and then it's decided like, yep, that's enough spinning. I'm going to go now. And fucking just gone, boom, hit this thing, zoot, zoot, 3 foot.
away she goes.
And you didn't even pull the flag out either. You just walked up to it like, fucking whatever, tapped it in. Yeah, there's my par. Piece of cake. So good.
Yeah, I was actually really proud of my round of the weekend. Didn't have one Menti B.
No.
And it was the round for a Menti B. If I was going to have one, it was going to be that day. Any steamers or bounty hunters from you guys? Since where you raised your hand.
Yes. I wasn't on the show last week, so I didn't get a chance to talk about this. But given that it is the year of accountability. I do believe I need to talk about a little situation I got myself in on Monthly Metal 2 weeks ago. So playing the 5th hole.
My favourite.
Timber Golf Club, par 5, short par 5, but long, tricky.
Double dog leg.
Double dog leg.
DD.
Just to preface, just to set the scene, I had a really good range session, like really good. Nice little draw, pumping it. Everything felt really smooth and liquid and was just in a groove. Pumped my drive on 1, just tugged my approach a little bit left, chipped it to 5 feet and then 4-putted from inside 5 feet. Then I 3-putted the second.
So you're
I
7
was
putts
in
through 2 holes.
7 putts through 2 holes, and then there was a bit of a blur between that and the 5th tee. Anyway, I teed her up. I hit driver on 5 normally. My coach told me that if you're going to hit it in the piss, you might as well be all the way down. So that's just been my motto for there most of the time. So
Shout out MD Performance Golf.
A lot of trees on 5. So I clipped a tree. By clip, I mean hit it right in the middle.
Clip the middle of it. Yeah.
Clipped it right in the
Dead
middle.
centre.
Made a big dong, and we didn't find it.
Lost ball
LB.
off the tee. Oh,
LB off the
no.
tee. So we went back and
Right trees, I'm assuming.
right, yeah, right. And then I went back and teed up, and this time hit it even more of a fade. So it went over onto the fairway on 4. By fade, I mean massive slice.
Got over the trees.
Over the
That's
trees,
nice. Well
yeah.
done.
Yeah,
Over the trees is good effort.
Over the
That's an
trees.
improvement. Yeah.
Down into 4. Waited for the guys to finish teeing off on 4. Got over.
How awkward's that weight, by the way?
It is. I hate it. It's one of the most embarrassing things you could ever do to yourself. Standing in the middle of 4 fairway.
Go on, please.
No one coming. I'm like, right, I'm just going to, even though it's stroke play, I'm going to try and get it over under this gap in the trees and get it through. So 4 iron. Clipped another tree right in the middle, and the ball bounced back and went under the big pine tree on the left of 4. You know, that big.
I know it.
One that
I was
goes
in it the
down.
other day.
You were part. Oh, yours went through though.
So it was in it. So I was in there on my knees, and after
Holy shit, dude.
after the event of me trying to do this half swing and hit it hard, which I got on camera as well, which I had like 3 or 4 in the bunker with you, Nick. I thought, you know what, I'm just going to just chip this out and get it out and take my medicine. So I did that. And
You
then
didn't go driver with your
no,
feet.
didn't go driver on my knees. Chipped it out, and then my next shot also hit a tree.
This is a lot of shots. I stopped
drop down.
counting after 5.
And then my approach went right, and I was over on the right-hand side of the bunkers, so almost on 1 rough.
Yep.
And then I chipped it on and 2-putted for 10.
Oh.
Big double, big
Moose.
double par.
Moose.
Double par. So, yeah, that was, I did get a talking to from one of my playing partners who's a scratch golfer. You
Oh, I
guys
wonder
might
who
know
that
him.
could have been.
You guys might know him as the mouth from the south.
He does love a chat.
He said, mate, I really do enjoy playing with you, but you're going to need to pull your finger out because that's not hot. I'm like, mate, I know, trust me. Didn't do it on purpose. Anyway,
10
so
banger.
year of accountability. I just thought that had to be out there in the open.
That's great
I
honesty.
know-
Well done.
I know I've got a lot of people watching my scores and doing what I'm playing.
Took a lot for you to,
Thanks for
to
sharing,
own up to that,
Simon.
mate. Yeah.
It did. So
Hi,
Thank you,
Simon.
Simon. Well done, mate.
Thanks.
Way to be accountable.
Does that feel good to get it off your chest?
No.
It's like PTSD.
It's on public record now.
Holy fuck.
I don't know if I
Well,
can
that's-
clip that up. I don't think there's enough time to
well,
clip that.
the other bit is that that afternoon in a new work group chat that I've got added to for our Supercoach group draft team, my nickname got changed to Fifth Hole. Because we do have another golfer in our group who watches
looked up your
scores and does all
scores.
this sort of stuff. So, yeah, he asked me after he changed my name to Fifth Hole, and then he asked me, "Hey, what happened on the fifth today?" And I had to explain it to everyone.
Oh, no.
So, shout out to Caleb.
Wow.
Shot Caleb. Well done, mate.
Hey, look, I appreciate you being so raw and honest with your accountability. It's very good, mate.
It's the only way we get better, Nick.
True story. Now, Kingy, you've got a case of the bunties.
Not a body. I've got a steamer, though. We're happy. Well, it sounds a bit like both. Like my number one steam, I suppose, is this fuel price increase. Everyone's a little bit upset about that. Secondary off the back end of that is the most recent RBA decision to increase the cash rate up another 0.25%. So that's getting
Fuck
up a
the
little
banks
bit
are quick.
higher.
I've already got the email.
Yep,
hey,
same.
we're changing your interest rate.
Yep.
Fuck off. You took a month to bring the fucking thing down.
Yep. So pending recession, they're talking about. Obviously, inflation going up. That's all going to happen as well. So my main concern after all of this is how much is our fucking little tub of aioli sauce going to cost with our chips now at
$9.
TGC?
Price is skyrocketing.
Highway robbery.
Well, they got a truck in the aioli, I assume. I assume it gets like, those grease trucks with the big vats. I assume that's how they bring it in.
Probably.
If they charge that much for it, that want to be how it gets brought in.
Yep.
So
Yeah, so I think Trumpy needs to sort it out. Sort it out.
everyone's dying to hear about your hybrid on 15.
I'd block that out as well.
You had a little teaser up front, and we might hear more about it on the
Yeah,
back
right.
end.
I didn't have that written down to actually talk about.
Oh, Roger. Yeah, right. We
But
might
I
just
can.
skim this
I
one.
can,
if you
I can
like.
most definitely. So I hit a nice little drive. Actually, we're into the wind a little bit all day.
A nice
weren't we?
little drive. You
Yeah.
fucking
So I pumped this
Donald
drive,
Trumped it.
baby draw right to left off the second jacaranda, which turns it nicely around the corner there. At about maybe 2:30, I think, in. And the discussion with you as I'm over it, as we're waiting, because we waited a lot, was should I just hit the 4-iron down there, give myself a little 60, 70 metre in? Well, 4-iron would probably leave me a 40, 50 metre in. Or should I fucking get the hybrid out? Because the hybrid hasn't been playing too bad. I can hit this nice and
Had a
straight.
pretty good angle.
Angle was great. I could see the flag. Just need to get to the front of the green and it'll bleed it up. And to your credit, as a good caddy would, hybrid's the play. You know, we're chasing a shot or two. Let's get you under for the round. That'd be fantastic. So we wait a little bit longer while Thrifty and Berkey are doing what they're doing. They were on the other side of the pond.
He was out in Burke's backyard.
He was in someone else's backyard, I think. So they played 3 or 4 shots, and then we're waiting for the green to clear, which is ultimate wank move when you're standing there with a group on the tee behind you, waiting for your second shot into a par 5. But I thought, yep, no worries, got this. Catch it a little bit out of the toe, and this thing turns a little bit too much right to the left, takes one bounce straight into the panda food on the 15th. I wasn't real happy. I got a little chirp from Berkey as I'm walking back to the cart about something about, oh, there's your first one in the bunty for the day. And I think I was 1 under at that stage.
Yeah.
And I let out a bit of a retort, but I think it was more to me. There was plenty of that, yeah. Called myself the F&C and proceeded to drive down. Found it in the bunt.
Yeah, it was in there.
Flopped it out.
You
Missed
found
it.
like 3 other pills
I
too.
did too, yeah. Big shout out to Milan. I found one of his balls in there, had his name stamped on it, which was pretty cool. Yeah, missed the par putt for the save and ended up with a bogey there to push me back to even, I think. And then, yeah, kind of went a bit downhill after that. Oh, no, I finished up 1 over, I think, on the days.
I was going to say, you actually went all right on 16, 17.
Yeah.
It was pretty good.
Oh, we were up and down on 18 as well. Anyway, yeah, so that was my bunty of the week.
Yeah, right. Love that.
I was hunting panda food.
Yeah, we've all been there. Especially.
Bambillo.
Yeah. I teed my driver up into the wind. It was a really smart move by me and decided to land one on the 15B. Yeah, it was bad. And then skull fucked a 3-wood somehow and then pumped a hybrid from 140 metres into the breeze and just watched this thing go into the sand and almost had a sandy.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you had a magnificent shot out and then you put it in for a par.
It was par, yeah. It was one of the good holes of the day. It was
right,
pretty
it was
fucking
too.
cool. Let's chat algo check. We'll go a bit off golf for a minute with algo check, and then we'll jump into penance and a bit of tipping in Supercoach just to seal the deal for us, lads. I've been getting some weird shit. I got sent one by the great and honourable T-Mac of a road collapsing on a gentleman.
Oh,
Yeah.
50-50, snapped him in half.
Yeah, and then the algo thought, oh, you were like that? No, oh, not really. I watched it because I didn't see what happened the first time, and then I paid more attention. Then I watched it again to be like, no, he brown bread. Oh, you're into that? Here you go, have some more. So I'm like, wow, I've been doing the old fast whenever I see a bit of. It's not really gore because you don't see like guts and blood, but you're
Well,
like,
but it's
oh,
death.
he's no longer with us.
Not safe
Like,
for life. That's proper dead.
yeah, it was bad. Really bad. So, yeah, I've been having a hell of a time trying to clear the algo. So, if anyone's got any tips or a breastfeeding mem, send them my way. Just tips.
Yeah, you just reset it. I've shown you how to do that before. You just reset it.
Yeah, but then I lose some of my
Yeah,
big
you
two
still
golf
work.
girls.
I'll get it back.
Well, sandwiches.
Kingy will get it back for you.
Yeah, I'll sort you out, mate.
Thanks, mate. Yeah. Can you show me how to reset it again? Ask it for a friend.
Yeah, I can do that.
Thank you. Appreciate that. What's your algos looking like? What's
I've got lots of Arnie C. She's everywhere. I did see probably my favourite was two really good ones of Arnie C. One where they a guy was playing heavy metal guitar and she was like the lead
Thrashing
singer,
out to
thrash
it.
metal.
Yeah,
That was a
yeah.
good one.
That was good.
And the one where they put her on the screen like she was talking to Albo, and Albo was just
I
sort of
did see
copping
that.
it. That was a good one.
It was on the
like
Sunrise or something. Yeah.
That was really good.
Natalie Barr doing the
Yeah.
interview. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I did see that. That
So
was a
that's
ripper.
good. I'm enjoying that quite a lot. I'm getting a lot of I believe there is going to be a bit of a new metal resurgence in popular culture. Getting lots of Korn and Limp Bizkit and stuff coming through the feed. There is a few new metal bands that are out at the moment doing their own thing. That are quite good as well. So I'm just feeling, and it's good for obviously for people of our age. Nick being 29, obviously, but us being a little bit older than that, it's good for
31,
us because we grew up with that sort of stuff. So I for one am very excited.
Yeah,
about
keen
that.
as. I quite liked the mem. I think I sent it to you guys. The Remember Who You Are, White Boy. They had like Mufasa, and then it plays like Limp Bizkit and Linkin Park and all that. I'm like, yeah, and Xbox and got the juices flowing. That's for sure. What's your algo looking like, mate? Bit creepy.
Yeah, no, I've as I said last week, I've kind of been a little bit off the off the reels, like my own flicking through. I'm opening everything that the boys are sending, which is pretty good. So I haven't been back into my For You to get an idea of how that's affected my my algo.
Oh, it has.
But the young fella's right into his football, so soccer, European football. So I've been tracking a little bit of the EPL and the UEFA and the Champions League and all that's going on. So been getting some cool highlights, especially from the Socceroos and how the boys are performing over there as well. So if I see something like that, then I'm jumping on. So hopefully that's influencing my my algo a little bit more than Death or Metal or I'll keep the breastfeeding ones. They're fine. Yeah. So actually, you sent me a couple of sandwiches as well. So a couple of those Sambo ones come through, and they're starting to influence my every now and then when I'm on there. So I'll make a concerted effort to jump onto my reels and report back next week.
Actually, I did want to give a shout out to your wife B, who's sent me a couple of dips, like chicken,
Like hummus, kind of
chicken
like a
hummus
pickled,
cannons.
and like there was one called cowboy butter.
what?
There was one like
Cowboy butter?
yeah, little cowboy butter dip. She sent me a few, and like we should, I'll bring the. There was one that old mate had like 40 nuggets laid out. And on this little non-stick plate, he's got the cheese, brisket,
yeah, right.
pepperoni, and then just pours it on top.
Yeah, good.
She's like, you do the brisket, I'll get the nugs. I'm like, fucking okay.
Yeah, roger that.
So, yeah, big shout out. I'm getting a lot of dips now as well. I've spun the algo from Sambo's to dips now.
We should do a bit of a game night or something and then just feast on cheesy dips.
Nugs and
Yeah,
Briscoe.
A couple of
Same
Jamesons
way,
and Fireball.
Done.
Yeah, love that. Let's chat. Penance season kicks off, and you were lucky enough to be selected, my man.
I was very lucky.
Well, not lucky. You earned your spot in the team, I should say.
One might think that. Others might think that I was lucky. Maybe they didn't have enough to fill the team. But yeah, fronting up for our first game, we're playing Kabbalah Golf Club out at the Borneo Barracks this Sunday. So looking forward to getting out there. I'll play it once a year, and that's at Penance every single time. So I've got no idea what the game plan is. Maybe my trusty caddy who's going to come out
Done the research.
for the first time in a couple of years. You haven't been out for a few years, but it'd be my expectation is that you'll know exactly what club I should be hitting off every single hole.
Driver.
So we've got a rock solid team. I think this week we've got, and there may be a couple of reserves in there, but I think C Webb's our captain. So big shout out to Webby. Young Kelson O'Rourke, who beat me in the quarterfinals, the match play, he's getting a start. Toby Davis is back from the coast. He's at uni down there, so he's just coming back on the weekends to play, which will be good. Benny Walk's getting another run around.
Lefty.
Traddy got a call up as well. I think Traddy did a little bit of work with the Gil Huron Cup. I think he played.
Treadstone.
Famous for cock and balls on his balls.
Excellent. That's no.
Is that not
No,
Traddy?
no, no, no.
Who's that?
That's Mark Moran.
That was
Moran. Oh, sorry.
Moran.
Sorry, Traddy, my bad.
The Blowy. And
Blowy.
Watto, so our reigning match play club champion, is going to lead the pack in the number one spot. So
Odds farms in the rain.
not a bad little spot there. I think I'm not sure if Rowy's playing or just can't play this weekend or something, but
I don't think he is. He can't commit to it. He's just not.
not
there at
there.
the moment.
Well, I think with the other commitments with work and family life at the moment, so that makes a little bit of sense. So we've dropped a couple of players from last year, but it'll be interesting to see who else comes into the squad to help us out. But yeah, first game, looking forward to it.
Can't wait. Early start Sunday morning.
Early start. You've got to get out there to the watch house nice and early. Make sure we sign in and don't drop any. Well, I'm not going to say the B word.
They are listening to everything.
I'll
I
drop
can
some
assure
bombs
you.
off the tee, that's for
tee.
sure, especially on those par fives. You've got the driver back and it's singing at the moment. So let's hope she's still fucking
Opera.
pumping out an aria when I get on the first par 5.
It's a sick Australian music reference, bro.
Thanks, bro.
I like that. That's good. That's a real Gautier spec. That's good. Tipping and Supercoach to round us off. Preferred tries. Just got an update from my brother. Salmon is killing the Raiders at the moment, and we've had 3 on report and 1 in the sin bin so far. So I'm not looking forward. I've turned notifications off. I don't really want to hear it anymore. But let's go to Tipping and Supercoach. Simwu, do you want to give us an update where we're at?
Yeah, so I'd just like to throw the mic open to you guys to offer your apology to me for how you spoke about me in last podcast about tipping. So if you guys want to start that now, that's fine.
Yeah, if you're not here to defend yourself, mate, it's open slather.
So with that in mind, the biggest mover of the week was actually me, and I
Well, because you're on the fucking bottom, that's
vaulted myself,
Vaulted myself
There's
off
only
the
one
bottom.
place you can go.
vaulted, pogoed almost myself.
like jumping Jai Tarima.
Yep, up 19 positions to third.
Holy shit.
So I am
Would you have a
now
perfect round?
7. I got 7.
Jeez, it's amazing how the admin can manipulate tips and all of a sudden
so-
lifts from the bottom into third. Isn't that amazing how that
Midi,
happens?
I'm coming third. Midi's coming 13th. So he's the next. Reezy, you're
That's
21st.
actually pretty impressive, mate.
Kingy-
to come from the
Kingy.
bottom. Yeah, I know
Kingy,
where I am. don't worry.
Second last, mate. All right.
That's
no, but
one
we got-
above where you were last week, champion. So
We got Tommy B and Ingoldsby Raider tied on 11. Then myself, Jergsy, NB Sports Fan, Lachlan H, and Dice all tied on 10. So it's
Dice, man.
obviously it's very tight. I think this round is particularly hard. I've noticed. In
fuck, I
tipping.
thought last week was hard, but you got 7.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty easy. This
I
round,
started.
What happened first round then?
that was hard.
Yeah,
Obviously.
that's fair. That's good chat. That's good chat.
Obviously. And then if we scooch across to the Preferred Lies PLP Supercoach Cup, Cambinos Albinos have
shout
come out pretty hot. So they're up in first. We got the designated drinkers, who would be no one other than Zach. Moisty's Mob.
Oh, the
which is
chocolate
Riley.
milkshake, Zach.
Yes.
Yep, sorry.
The chalk man.
Moisty's Mob.
Moisty's Mob, which is Riley.
Oh, Riley Moy. Shout out, Riley Moy.
And George, the G Trains.
G Train 13. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
The
Big
mud
Pez.
Grapplers. Gem and I picked my team. The rectal thermometers are coming in 7th.
Yes, the rectums.
We got Simwu 11th.
Straight up the guts.
Kingies Killers 14th. Middies Monsters 15th. Fasties Flies in 18th. So we got 20 odd players in this one. So
Yeah, not bad. I went down in my head-to-head to Annabelle. Who's Annabelle?
don't know.
Annabelle is Annabelle.
She's not in our league.
Oh, how did I lose to her in our league then?
Might have been. Oh yeah, the sleigh baddies. I don't know who she is actually.
Slay Baddies, big shout out. Make yourself known, and congratulations to you on your win with your superior captainship, my man.
I did do
Suafar
pretty good.
logo.
Oh,
So
you,
how long I
you
was
went head-to-head with the
I
rectal
went
thermometers.
head to head, and I was
Can't kill your
looking
kings.
pretty
He
good.
actually had a little bit of a chirp at me on Saturday at the bar. Said, "I'm, what's that called? I'm predicted to beat you." And I said, "Well, predict at your own peril, my
Hey,
sir."
I was just reading what was in front of me.
was.
It said I was predicted to win.
reading the tea leaves, and he got it all
and
wrong.
Suafar logo.
So I'm
just-
actually up against the baddies, the sleigh baddies this week. So see how
She's
we go.
loaded with dolphins, which I thought
Fins.
I was
Okay.
coming into the last game
Yeah,
ahead by 200, and then she swamped me.
right.
Yeah, with 3. I think she had 3 decent. Yeah, and did me by a
She's got Cleary,
Decent,
Yo,
yeah.
Grant, Haas.
it's a good little team. oh no!
Oh, it's a rock solid team. Which is why I only
Lasati.
just lost to her.
She's going to be missing Lasardi because he's been injured apparently, so he won't be playing against the Bronx tomorrow night, which is good for us. We both got Walshy. That's interesting. Okay, very good.
Very good stuff. How good was it? Just scenes on Alex Johnston breaking the record. So stoked that he did it off the play that he did it on. So there was no, we'll just check that upstairs because I'll hate for everyone to swamp. And then, there was an obstruction leading up to it. Like it wasn't a backline move. It was just
40 metres down the sideline.
Pass, see you later. Like it was a great way to
Straight
happen.
after the
So
half as well. Like
perfect. Yeah. It was probably the best way it could have happened logistically, which was pretty cool. Like
was-
straight after the half, straight back in.
That was good. It was probably the only highlight for Rowie after watching the Titans go down.
He was heartbroken.
He was heartbroken.
He was. He
What
texted
What
me.
did you think of the chat around Johnson and not the legality of his record, but how his record is different to Ken Irvine, where they had to keep the corner post intact back in those days. We also have 5 tackles or 6 tackles. They had unlimited. So there's a few little comparisons coming up about how good they were. These guys were also workers as well, and blah blah blah.
Record's a record, I think.
I guess that's my thought.
That's
Yeah, you can only beat
evolution of,
what's in front of you.
evolution of professional sport.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah,
way it is.
there's no way to compare like proper apples with apples. There was a number of tries. It got beaten. Like
I mean, it's not like he's playing with a bionic leg. I'm like, well, technology really got him there. He's
technology. Yeah, I get what they're saying about the corner post and that, but they also like wore like those weird boots as well. Like there's so many other things that you can compare with it all. But yeah, just a bit, it was awesome to see. Like that's probably. I mean, I didn't realize how close Daniel Tupu was to it as well. He's not too far off.
get there.
Like,
He's only 30 or so behind, isn't
yeah, he's not real far off.
good season.
He's still got a few seasons left in him, though, AJ. Doesn't he?
Yeah, I think. Well, AJ wants to be the inaugural player signed for the PNG team. He's actually got a clause in his contract that he can break the contract with South at any time to sign with PNG if they come into the comp.
Yeah.
So he's got strong PNG heritage, and I think they don't come in for 2 years. Simu, not. So I think 2028. I think he'll maybe a one and done with them, or maybe a 2 year deal or
Yeah,
something.
right. So he could potentially get another 20, 30
He'll-
over 4 seasons.
I think so. Yeah. Especially if he's on the end of that back line. Like if he hangs out all year and South stay good, who knows? I started the round awful in my tipping, and I went Bronx, South, and Raiders, and went bang bang, lost straight away. I was like, holy fuck, that's hard to come back from.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping. Who'd you tip tonight? Like
Raiders.
Raiders at home against your boys, the doggies. You would tip doggies.
I can't remember. I
I tipped
did
Raiders.
it last night.
I tipped Raids, but the bro didn't make it sound real good just before, so I'm eager to go home and edit and watch that. So
Yeah, hopefully your bro's right.
yeah.
Up the doggy.
Doggies. All right. Well, that wraps things up. You boys haven't got anything more?
No, I'm good.
That's pretty good. Remember to check the show notes, guys. And if you could do us a favour, if you've listened this far, you're obviously a pretty avid listener, and we appreciate you. If you can jump on, leave us a review. I had a chat with a sponsor this week, and they just want to see a bit more reviews, a bit more 5 stars in the Apple and the Spotify side of things. So if you can jump on, if you've got this far into the pod, you're a freaking diehard. So jump in and leave us a review. We do really appreciate it. Jump on to the show notes. You'll see all the Preferred Lies info. If you want to come on, you want to tell the yarn, you're more than welcome to do so. Remember, the most important thing,
If you can't get out of it,
if you can't get
into
out of it, get into it. And don't,
Don't put sugar in your coffee.
My hats off to y'all. Thanks a lot.